Okay, so this particular exercise is about rhythm reading and having the knowledge of how to read rhythms on the guitar. Now, it's very difficult to teach all of these concepts in such a short video lesson like this, but I'll give you a basic primer. So the secret to all of this stuff is being able to being able to process your rhythms while keeping constant motion in your picking hand. So if my picking hand is consistent, anytime I have 4/16 notes, they'll always be played down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So da da da. Now, if I were to change any of my rhythms here, if I were to have an 8th note followed by 2/16 notes, which sounds like this, da da ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da, I wouldn't play down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Watch my picking hand when I try and do that. Or on a single note. You could do it, but what I'm going for here is to train our hand to keep this motion. So now our rhythm becomes... So when reading or when playing that, when I see that rhythm... And it doesn't matter the rhythm. If the rhythm is da-ba-da, da-ba-da... It's all doable. If the rhythm is ba-da, da-ba-da, da-ba-da, da-ba, doesn't matter what that rhythm is, my picking hand is just going to keep playing. So if I just improvise some rhythmic stuff, timing helps. My picking hand just keeps moving, right? And that's an important part of all of my funk rhythm when I'm playing. When I keep that picking hand moving like that, my timing is always really good. So the idea behind this particular exercise, or at least the way we practice it in the book, and the way I've been helping you do this for the last 2 books, is we're learning to read rhythm and helping to internalize or build a connection between what we see with our eyes and what we do with our body and what we hear. So we have a connection between seeing the thing, having an idea of what that thing sounds like, and having a connection with this motion in our body to be able to actually execute that particular rhythm. Now, of course, in the advanced book, things are going to get much harder because we're dealing in 16th note syncopations and we're dealing in having lots of space, lots of rests, which is a very like funk appropriate or a specific, a funk specific approach to doing this sort of thing. But what you find with this is the motion is still there. It doesn't matter if we only hit the 2nd 16th note of a beat. If I have my picking hand moving, going 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1, I'm just going to play 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. Now it's unlikely that I'm going to, just repeat that motif over like that. But if, for example, I did have, let's say, a rhythm where we have some gallops, da da ba da da ba, followed by the 2nd 16th note of beat 3, da da ba da da ba da, da da ba da da ba da. That would be the rhythm. I vocalized it. My hand down, down, up, down, down, up, up. Sorry. And because of that motion, it's hard for me to think about what I'm doing. Right? I'm trying to speak while I'm doing it. That's trickier. You'll find that hits like that, you don't worry about them so much. And of course, this particular example, this is trickier. What I've presented in this, in the exercise for YouTube here, is 2 bars of rhythm. Now, what you can do is you can pause it, you can look at the rhythm, you can try and interpret the rhythm. then try and play it. What I don't want you doing is listening to me play it and then trying to copy what you hear, because that misses the point entirely. The point here is about keeping that picking hand moving no matter what happens and getting better at reading these rhythms. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these rhythms, I don't expect this particular lesson to just make that right for you. It's something that you have to devote a lot of time to, and it's a key area in helping develop your transcribing skill, of course. But it's really, really a wonderful skill when you have it, because no matter what you're playing, when I play... my timing is always going to be real solid on that, and that matters to me. Timing matters a lot to me, and it's going to matter to your audience, right? So here's that exercise one more time, and please do consider going and checking out my latest book, Guided Practice Routines for Guitar, Advanced Level.